the world was on edge again. The events of recent days have shocked Europe. After the drone attack on Polish territory, the question is increasingly being asked: will this spark the fire of World War III? Today, we will consider a scenario that politicians and experts prefer to keep silent about. What will happen if Russia decides on a military clash with the NATO bloc? What steps can the alliance take? And most importantly, where will this conflict lead the whole world? The attack on Poland, a signal or an accident? Poland is a member of NATO, a country on the front line of confrontation between Russia and the West. Any attack on its territory is interpreted as an attack on the entire alliance. But what happened? According to one version, the drones were deliberately targeted as a warning. On the other hand, it's a mistake caused by loss of control or sabotage. But there is also a third version, a provocation by a third party, which benefits from pushing Russia and NATO head-on. In any case, the issue is acute now. How will Brussels, Washington, and Moscow react to this? Why Poland may become a key point of escalation? Historically, Poland has always been an arena of struggle between empires. Today, it has been transformed into a NATO military foothold. Bases, weapons depots, radars, missile defense systems. For Russia, Poland is the gateway to Europe. If Moscow decides to move to an open confrontation, then this is where the first strike is possible. But then the alliance will be obliged to apply Article 5 of the NATO Charter. An attack on one is an attack on all. Conflict scenarios. Limited conflict. Russia is launching targeted attacks on Poland's military infrastructure in an attempt to paralyze arms supplies to Ukraine. NATO responds, but avoids full-scale involvement. Hybrid warfare, cyber attacks, attacks on energy, information operations. The situation in Europe is destabilizing without an official declaration of war. Escalation to Eastern Europe. The fighting may spread to Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. Russia is seeking to cut off the Baltic states from the rest of NATO. Full-scale conflict. The alliance is responding massively. Aviation, navy, missiles. Even tactical nuclear weapons are being used. This scenario is a direct path to a global catastrophe, the shadow side of the conflict. There is also a mystical version. Some analysts say that forces that seek to reset the world and create a new order may be behind the escalation. They benefit from chaos, devastation, and fear. Others say that history repeats itself, and humanity is once again spiraling towards global war. Conclusion. After the drone attack on Poland, the situation changed. Now the question is, will this be the prologue to a clash between Russia and NATO, or will the world step back from the brink at the last moment? We live in an era when one wrong decision can change the fate of the planet. And while politicians are arguing and accusing each other, ordinary people all over the world are asking the same question: will we have a future tomorrow?